The city we know today as Charles City had its start as a campground for the Winnebago Indians. Joseph Kelly discovered an area to start Charles City and called it Charlestown, located on the side of the Cedar River. The highest population for Charles City was recorded as 10,309 in 1950. The population in 2000 was 7,812.
Charles City's historic bridge has been around for over a century. It was also built to allow the townsfolk access to the Chautauqua event. The suspension bridge was built in 1906 and provided pedestrians access across the Cedar River in Lions Field Park. The bridge was listed on the National Historic Register of Historic Places. The bridge was lost during record floods in June 2008. A new cable-stayed pedestrian bridge was constructed at the same location in 2010.
Charles City is probably best known for the role it played in the history of the American tractor. Going back to 1900 and 1901, the term tractor was first coined here upon the unveiling of the Hart-Parr gasoline-powered traction engine, the first production model tractor in the U.S. The growing business eventually became the Oliver Farm Company and finally White Farm New Idea Equipment Company. At its peak in the 1970s, the sprawling plant complex encompassed 23 acres and employed nearly 3,000 workers. The 1980s farm crisis and other economic pressures led to the closing of the plant in 1993. Today, the vacant site stands ready for reuse. The Floyd County Historical Museum preserves the plant's history and memories in an extensive collection of documents and artifacts.
National women's rights leader Carrie Lane Chapman Catt spent her girlhood years on a farm south of Charles City. Catt is well known for her efforts in helping to pass the 19th Amendment, granting women the right to vote. Her home and an interpretive center are open to the public.
Wilson was born in 1950, and he is a former astronaut, participated in 3 missions. Paul F. Riordan received the Medal of Honor for his actions in World War II during the Battle of Monte Cassino. Susie Smith was born in 1960. She was a runner-up on the Survivor Gavon. She's now 54. Wimpy Winter, born in 1947, was a professional football player in the National Football League from 1971 to 1972.
On the afternoon of May 15, 1968, an F5 tornado moved through Butler, Chickasaw, Floyd, Franklin, and Howard counties in northeast Iowa. The tornado moved northeast from north of Hansel, passing the east of Ardale, west of Greene, east of Marbrook, and devastating Charles City. The tornado grew larger and more intense as it approached Charles City, striking the city at approximately 4:50 p.m. The huge tornado passed directly through town, destroying 337 homes and 1,250 vehicles, and causing about $30 million in damage. Ironically, the tornado damaged 8 churches in town, but left the bars standing. Debris from Charles City was found as far away as Leroy, Minnesota, nearly 35 miles to the north.
450 injuries were reported in Floyd County, 12 injuries in Howard County, 14 died after the tornado. The following is a list of the individuals who died as a result of the May 15, 1968 tornado, which struck Charles City. Murray Loomer, Sadie Chambers, Harry Hall, Arthur Jacobs, August Merton, May Galt, Leo Wolf, Lauren Leach, 55, Tom Hall, 16, Mary Greenhills, John Kenneth Kensel, Manny Kensel, Robert Scott, 22, and Mrs. Verval Dawson, 45.